In live for the breakfast show. If it's your first time, you're like, a breakfast show? Holy crap, stop, drop, and listen carefully. It is such an honor if you stumbled across the breakfast episode. And if you happen to be brand new, really fast, just drop new in the comments. I would love to welcome you. And if you want to share where you're tuning in from, I'm in Michigan. And if you happen to be returning, it's such an honor to have you be a part of another breakfast episode. And if you catch this on the replay, like, stop, drop, and just take a second to put in the comments where you're tuning in from. Drop replay, because I can come back and engage with you. Hello from Kentucky, but I'm really excited for this morning's episode. Like, are you ready to start New Hampshire? Are you ready to start your Monday, like, on the right foot? To like have everything be all downhill from here, baby. Like, this week is going to be awesome. And we have a huge week coming into Father's Day, and who cares what happened in the past? Hello from Idaho. Hello from South Carolina, Virginia, Philadelphia in the house. I love it. Good morning. Are you ready to make breakfast together? Like, we're not just making any ordinary breakfast, right? We're making a breakfast, Rhode Island. We're making a breakfast where like our energy is gonna be lit. Our skin is gonna glow. Our metabolism's gonna be like, wow, you just turned me up to a level 10. And it's gonna help you sleep better tonight. So we're gonna do that along with, I'm gonna take you a little bit through a back journey. I'm gonna take you through a journey of struggle bus. Have you ever been on the struggle bus? Hello from Quebec and Idaho. So like a struggle bus where you try so hard for something. You're like, I want it so bad, but like the opposite thing happens, literally. That was me. So after having Bella, I was the heaviest I'd ever been. And I ended up going in for a physical. And when I walked in the door to get my physical, just to get blood work, I didn't go because of my weight. I was the heaviest I'd ever been on the scale. And I just didn't understand it because literally for 11 months, I was going into my 11th month of trying so many different things. And by that 11th month, nothing had changed. Nothing. I didn't lose inches. I didn't lose weight. I didn't have more energy. And I remember talking to my doctor about it. And she brought up this term, metformin. And she took my blood work and everything came back clear, which I didn't think would happen. And when she mentioned the term metformin, I Googled it. And it started talking about diabetes. And I'm like, holy crap, my grandma was a diabetic. She was extremely enormous. Like, she died early, like around 70. Like, I can't just get on metformin. So I ended up having this Audible book come up on my feed on Facebook. And I'm like, you know what? It was called The Obesity Fix. Write that down if you want a really good book. So I get The Obesity Fix on Audible, and guess what happens? I don't even freaking listen to it. So then I'm like, no, Michelle, get your stuff together. Like, you saw this for a reason. So I put sticky notes, like in my makeup bag, where I do my hair, in my car, on my stereo. And I started listening to it. It actually worked. And this book got recommended to a next book. All of a sudden, I'm like, can't even count how many books I've listened to. And I learned so much. And finally, like, it all clicked. The things I learned, I wasn't doing. Like, it's crazy when you're trying to do all this stuff over here and there's like all this noise, but over here is like the foundation. I wasn't doing the foundation. And once I started implementing the foundation, in 5 months, I dropped 30 pounds. I went from 185 pounds to 150 pounds in 5 months after struggling for 11 months to even see an inch move. But here's the deal. I literally have maintained it. Number 2, I literally didn't give up foods, desserts, alcohol, or follow a meal plan. And how ironic, that's what I did like my whole life struggling with my weight. I finally unleashed it and realized it is about protein. It is about water. It is about insoluble and soluble fiber and your mindset. But most importantly, I had to drill out of my head, it's not about calories, Michelle. It's about a percentage of the energy you put in your body coming from protein, fats, and carbs. My body was out of balance. So all I did for 1 week is I'm like, I'm going to have a comeback story. I have like, I think of the fight song. And I go, I'm going to figure this out without a meal plan, without giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol. So behind the scenes, if you know me, I'm like constantly trying to fail forward and figure it out. Well, I figured it out. So I go into this app and I start putting all the food that I eat and it tells me my percentage at the end of the day. My body was so out of freaking balance. When your body's out of balance, I'm telling you right now, it will not balance your weight loss. You will not lose weight. If anything, I had like so much visceral fat around my stomach area, and it was storing everything I ate as fat. It was tapping into my glycogen. It was not tapping into my fat storage. So I'm telling you right now that if 30% of the calories you put in your mouth today come from protein or greater, and 40% or less come from fats and carbs, you are in a fat burning state, 100%. So if you're not, or you have no clue about macros, drop in the comments power play. I've had over 1,100 students now who have done it and unleashed it and mastered macronutrients in 5 days. 5 days. Did you hear that right? Because here's the deal. Here's the deal. You're gonna get a meal plan. You're gonna get a meal plan from someone. You'll get a meal plan from someone, and what they're giving you is they're giving you a bandage. They are not in any way, shape, or form teaching you. They're giving you a meal plan. The second you get off, if you're like me, you put all the weight back on. That was my whole life. I teach you macronutrients. I teach you by putting you in this app today. You'll have your BMR. It'll be configured to only you, your age, your height, your weight, your activity level. You go in and all you're asked to do for 7 days is to put everything you eat in this app, and every night I voice note you. If you're out of balance, I teach you. I'll never tell you to give up foods, desserts, or alcohol. I'll never have you on a meal plan. I will show you and lead you the way to macronutrients, which is the #1 foundation to weight loss. That's why when you purchase foods from like Nutrisystem, you get results, or Optivia. The second you get off, you go back to where you were because you don't know how to balance your macros. I teach it. Drop power play in the comments. And if you didn't know, next week is my live event. 6 times a year, I do a live private exclusive event for 5 days. The doors haven't even opened to that event because it sells out in 24 hours. And by you being a Power Play student, you get to be a part of that private event all of next week, 1 p.m. Eastern to 1:30 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Maybe you can't be on live. You get lifetime access to everything along with my virtual handbook. So drop power play in the comments. I also give you a 10-minute abs workout today. Me at Kroger and Costco grocery shopping so you can see what I put in my cart. And the app that tracks your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs. There is no catch. There is no you coming into this and being like, oh, now you need to get this, this, and that. This one-time fee of $67 is going up to $197. I want you right now to think of all the reasons why you came across this video this morning. All the reasons why yes, not any reasons why not. So if you drop power play in the comments, I will have to cross-check that you did. Drop it. I see that like 9 of you already did. The comments will disappear. I need you to go to thebreakfastshow.net. You will see power play, and I do not want you to go there and start talking yourself out of something. You are no longer self-sabotaging yourself. You're no longer going to be having the imposter syndrome. This is next level weight loss through macronutrients, and if you allow me to, I will change your life. So thebreakfastshow.net has it under power play. You'll get an instant email to text message my personal phone number, and you will have me in your back pocket now for the next 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 full days on my personal number. So drop a heart in the comments if you're all in. Starting today, you'll drop 2 to 3 pounds every single week, and it will blow your mind. Number 1, if you are wondering, it's hard to tell you how many grams of protein per day, but I will tell you it should never fall below 400 calories. Ever, 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 ever. 400 calories worth of your food is, if you want to write this down, 100 grams. And if you think that 100 grams a day is going to be hard, drop in the comments guide for a guide that helped me reach 150 grams of protein every single day. I have to let the dogs in. We're going to reverse engineer 100 grams of protein. What if we look at 20 to 30 grams of protein with every meal and every snack? It makes it possible, right? Don't focus on 100. Focus on 20 to 30 grams every single meal and every single snack. And when you tell yourself it's hard, I want you to remember that 20 grams of protein is only 80 calories. See, your mind doesn't care what you plant. If you want to plant negativity, let's go. If you want to plant to struggle with water intake, let's go. So what you say, what you think, what you plant is what you bring more of. So I want you in the comments to remember this phrase. I am so happy and I am so grateful now that I am blank. Okay? So you have to talk to future you, but in present tense, as if it has already happened. Okay? So as if it has already happened. Come on, puppies. So, number 2, water intake. Half of your weight in ounces of water every single day. The term liposuction, listen to this. Oh, for that guy that's right here. Because the comments disappear, the breakfastshow.net has it under protein guide. Free protein guide. You won't miss it. Okay? Thebreakfastshow.net free protein guide. That's going to help you get like 125 to 150 grams of protein every single day. See, when I heard that, I thought it was total for a week. It's daily. Number 2, right now you can go pay for liposuction. Do you want to know where that frickin' term came from? The term liposuction came from how your body burns fat, which is called lipolysis, and it does it for free. But the first step to lipolysis is hydrolysis. And it doesn't matter the noise you hear out there and people saying this and that. To go through hydrolysis, it needs half of your current weight in ounces of water. Okay? We're lucky it's not 60% because the body's made up of 60% water. Okay? So half of your weight, if you don't know that, drop your weight in the comments. I'll give you that number in ounces. And if you think it's going to be a struggle or you struggle with water, comment below a heart because I have some amazing hacks that help me go from the struggle bus to like literally hero, mastering it. And then number 3, the insoluble soluble fiber. Listen, all I need you to do is you're going to do like 135 ounces. All I need you to do is I need you to think about inflammation, bloating. 102 ounces you would have, Kaylee. Bloating, inflammation, 70 ounces, Mick. Inflammation, bloating, irregular bowel movements, foul smelling, gas, weird noises going on in your stomach. Okay, insoluble and soluble fiber is raw fruits, or is fruits and vegetables. You have to be getting 6 cups a day. I know it's going to be hard, 6 cups a day, but you're going to reach for 1 cup today. 1 cup today for the whole week. Next week, 2 cups, then 3 cups. Before you know it, you'll get there. But hold on. You want 62 ounces, Cindy. Call, you want 102 ounces. How you're going to do it is you're going to set a 90-minute timer right now for water. You're going to grab a water bottle that has like a straw. I only have to have 3 of these a day, and you're going to drink for 15 seconds. Do it with me. That's all I do. Go back into my watch, set timer 90 minutes, and the rest is history. I label it water is how you burn fat. That's a tip. I wake up next to my bed. I've already had 3 times 15 seconds worth of water because there's a sticky note next to my bed. My water's set up next to my bed. So it's a constant reminder to stop, drop, and drink. And if I don't, I say out loud, Michelle, just say out loud that you are choosing right now, this minute, to not burn fat. Your body could be burning fat, and instead you are not because you are not drinking water. Okay? You never want more than 3 cups of fruit. You don't. Your best bang for your buck is blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. What's the same thing? They're berries. Your berries are the best, highest in antioxidants, highest in fiber, lowest in the glycemic index chart. Okay, if you want to do 6 cups of veggies, go for it. Today, I'm going to add 2 to 3 cups of spinach inside of a milkshake that you won't even taste. Easy peasy pumpkin squeezy. It's going to leave me at like 0 carbs because of all the fiber that's inside of it. So if you have inflammation, bloating, how many cups total are you committing to from right now until next Monday? I want you to be real in the comments. Commit to it. Prioritize it. Make the goal easy and simple and doable so you do it. Don't try to go from 0 to hero overnight. And then number 3, we talked about mindset. If you struggle with self-sabotage, imposter syndrome, negative self-chatter all the time, or falling out of love with yourself, drop a heart in the comments for a book that went from literally the most miserable human being to literally being happy and content with myself. Okay, so we're gonna make breakfast. A little bit of a tip that I'm gonna share with you, it will blow your mind, is when you look at the back of anything. So let's first, for example, grab like a yogurt, okay? The back of everything always has this label. You always have a label like this, okay? I need you to take the last number of calories and cover it. That's all I need you to do. The book is called Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. So Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. So you'll always see calories, you'll always see fats, carbs, and protein in bold. That's what's important. They're in bold for a reason. It's the building blocks to weight loss. Everyone thinks it's calories. It's not. That's why a trainer, that's why a nutritionist will give you a meal plan and you'll get results, because these will be in balance, your protein, fats, and carbs. But they're not helping you. They're giving it to you, and then when you get off of it, you put all the weight back on. I teach macros. I have a 7-day course where I teach it to you. You have my phone number. We're behind the scenes. All you're asked to do is put all the food you eat in an app. And you're asked, don't do a meal plan. Don't give up foods, desserts, or alcohol. Let's reverse engineer and get your percentages to where they're supposed to be. So drop Power Play if you have not been one of my 1,100 students now. Okay? So the last number of calories, no one's answering. Drop the last number of the calories. Cancel it. Cancel it out. What are you left with? 60. If I covered the last number, I'm left with what? A 6. When I go to protein in bold, there should be 6 or more. There's 12. This is a good bang for your buck. If it wasn't, the only thing you would do is you would go to serving size, which says 1 container. You would cut the serving size in half. Easy peasy pumpkin squeezy, but you still eat your favorite foods. See, when you start dropping 2 to 3 pounds every week, literally guaranteed, I don't care if you've struggled for 2 years. I had a girl message me today. She's 149 pounds, 65 years old, for the first time since 2014. She hasn't given up foods, desserts, or alcohol during golf. She's not on a meal plan. She's traveled twice. I've got a 70-year-old Diana King down 70 pounds. She messaged me the other day, I can't keep it off. Did you drop Power Play? Do you want to be one of those? Okay, so let's use this as an example. So this has 150 calories. I'm not telling you in the comments, when you cover the last number, what do you see? You cover the last number of the calories. What are you left with? Okay, I covered the last number. What do I see? I see a 1 and a 5. Thank you, Tiff. So is there 15 grams of protein when I go to protein in bold? There's 28. It's an amazing bang for your buck. Amazing bang for your buck. For the Power Play, you go right here, Cheryl. thebreakfastshow.net. It's under Power Play. You'll get an instant email to text me on my personal phone number saying, I am ready. Next week, literally, is a live event where you get to be on live for 30-minute sessions 5 days in a row with me just by being a student. The doors haven't even opened to that event. Maybe you can't be a part of that event. You have lifetime access to everything that's going to happen. Thebreakfastshow.net, that one-time whopping fee of $67, it's going up to $197. Okay? So, it's a David bar. You can only find it online. I see you're asking what bar. Drop David in the comments so you don't have to spend all day looking for it, but it's a 150 calorie bar, 28 grams of protein, 25 calories burned just by putting this in your mouth. I have it within 1 hour of waking up every day. I pop it in the frickin' microwave, 3 seconds, there's 0 sugar, and I eat it. Cinnamon roll is my favorite. Next to cinnamon roll would be chocolate brownie batter, then cake batter, then cookie dough, then blueberry muffin, then red velvet. But what's amazing is David's all about customer satisfaction. You don't like a flavor? He'll pay the shipping to ship it back, and money back guaranteed for you. So drop David in the comment section, okay? Meg, for Power Play, you're gonna go to thebreakfastshow.net, okay? And you will see Power Play. You're also gonna get a 10-minute abs workout. The app to track your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs to teach you, you have lifetime access to. So it's not like Nancy's gonna come in and I'm like, oh, now you need this, this, and that. No! All I need you to do is I need you to go into an app and put all the food that you eat. Don't follow a meal plan. Don't give up foods, desserts, or alcohol. And let's lose weight. And I voice note you every night and teach you how to balance your macronutrients. 30% or greater, whether you put 800 calories in your mouth today or 2,000, 30% or greater have to come from protein. It's not easy to balance them unless you can learn, okay? 40% or less can come from fats and carbs. So no, it's not low carb. No, it's not high fat. It's a balance. And when you can fall within these range, you balance your body, okay? I just get passionate. The David Bar is right here, thebreakfastshow.net. Every time you use that David Bar link, guess what? Free shipping. Every time. FREE shipping. Okay? So now we understand, if this wasn't 15 grams of protein, we'd go to serving size where it says 1 bar, we would cut it in half. So yesterday I woke up, what did I have? I had the little baby donuts. I look at the back, it says 6 donuts, 190 calories, cover the last number, there's 19, go to protein, there's not 19. Cut it in half and had 3 instead. I don't give up foods and desserts or alcohol. I'm still dropping, literally I'm at maintenance. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I need to up it. And I'm almost 40 years old, my husband's 53, down 25 pounds. I've had over 1,000 students now. This isn't new. So if you did not drop Power Play, drop it. Okay, so for the free protein guide, Christina, I see you're asking, it's going to help you get 150 grams of protein minimum, thebreakfastshow.net. Okay, the free protein guide is going to help you with that. FREE protein guide. Okay, oh shoot, I forgot my blender upstairs. Okay, so we're going to make a huge milkshake. I'm going to add 8 ounces of water. Okay, hold on. 8 ounces of water. The water in your protein shakes, they count towards half of your weight, if you're wondering, okay? We're going to add our insoluble and soluble fiber. Tell me in the comments, how much insoluble and soluble fiber? Everyday total. Where do we want to get it to? How much insoluble and soluble fiber total? Tell me in the comments. Okay? The first thing we have to do, period, we need 20 to 30 grams of protein. 20 to 30 grams. Should I add egg whites? Tell me in the comments. Okay? If you are looking for a protein that does not taste like dog poop, there's 0 dairy ingredients, no sugar, less than 3 grams of carbs, literally. Okay, 140 calories in 2 scoops, 20 grams of protein, no soy, non-GMO, less than 8 ingredients, clean. Here you go, Justine's chocolate peanut butter cup, you will faint for it. Also cookies and creamy, Fruity Pebbles. Every month I get a new flavor. I make bread with this. Waffles, French toast, pancakes, milkshakes, ice cream, no-bake cookies, cheesecake. Okay, you can't find this flavor anywhere but online. He's got 30 plus flavors, Orgain. Drop a link in the comments. You can actually get 15% off. Costco and Sam's has chocolate and vanilla, but I got sick of chocolate and vanilla. I don't get sick of changing the flavors up, and there's 100 plus recipes on the website. You're better off supplementing with bars and shakes than you are being deficit in protein. That was a huge question of mine, okay? So we're gonna do 2 scoops of this right now. So we're gonna take our handy dandy, okay? For that link, it's right here. Hold on one sec, let me grab it for you. Because the comments do disappear, I put it right here for you. Where is it? Right here. Thebreakfastshow.net. Hey, just so you know, every time you use that code, you're getting 15% off. You'll see Orgain. The David Bar that I have within 1 hour of waking up that has 28 grams of protein, less than 150 calories, it's under thebreakfastshow.net as well. You won't miss it. Okay? The first thing I would do is go to thebreakfastshow.net and get your free protein guide. This has this morning's recipe inside of it. I could make this into an ice cream and freeze it for later and literally have the most delicious almond joy ever. Okay? So thebreakfastshow.net, Elizabeth, has that link for Orgain. You won't miss it. David Bar is there as well. Free protein guide is there as well. So just screenshot this, put this in your web browser because all the comments will disappear. Okay? So now we have 20 grams of protein, but I want more like 20 to 30 grams of protein. Okay? So I am going to add, what am I going to add? I do use creatine now from Orgain as well. Okay, so if you see that on there, I was very kind of against it at first, but then I came to realize that literally all the books I listen to, you do start losing your muscle at 30, each year after 30. So if you are strength training a little bit or you want to have that toneness and sculptness, I do recommend that. It's also from Orgain, okay? So I put a scoop of that in here. That puts me at 10, so now I'm at 30 grams of protein. That's a really good bang for your buck. Let's add the insoluble and soluble fiber, which we're going to add spinach. It's amazing how much you can hide veggies and fruits in smoothies. And it's very easy and simple. Drop a 1 in the comments if you don't mind drinking one of your snacks as a frickin' shake. It literally tastes like a Frosty. So I'd be curious to see. So we're gonna grab frozen spinach that I always get. Where is it at? Right here. And we are gonna pour it, okay, into a measuring cup, which I already have a measuring cup inside of here, okay? Yeah, I don't mind either. I'd rather do it, get it out of the way, and drink it on the way to my class or whatever it is that I'm doing. This is a half a cup, so we're gonna do about a little bit over, okay? Because anytime I can hide my fruits and vegetables, I'm game and just get them out of the way. I make myself do 6 cups total now. I started at 1 cup because I never ate fruits and vegetables. I was the girl who lifted carbs and put weight on. I was the girl who lost 5 pounds and the next week was up 10 pounds. That was my life. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health? Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health?
Here's something I found on the web. Some health benefits commonly associated with cinnamon may include providing antioxidants, reducing inflammation, preventing heart disease, lowering blood sugar levels, preventing diabetes, preventing cancer, preventing bacterial and fungal infection, improving insulin sensitivity.
So if you just learned something new about cinnamon, drop a smiley face in the frickin' comment section because I'm telling you right now, those benefits are coming in hot for you. You'll see it in 48 hours. But just know that it's a Ceylon cinnamon. Regular cinnamon elevates kidney levels. See, I'm not an expert, but over 25 Audible books listening to the experts, I've learned this kind of stuff. And I find it very intriguing to be able to share it with you, to try to help you learn this kind of stuff. Because sometimes we put ourselves on the back burner and we don't realize the most simple Ceylon cinnamon can help us feel better. You want 2 pinches a day. You can see on top of my coffee, this foamed almond milk. There's some cinnamon already. I put some cinnamon in here. I don't have to have it till tomorrow. Drop a link. I get it from Amazon. If you would like the link. I can't find Ceylon cinnamon anywhere besides Costco, but it's this big of a jar, okay? I'm allergic. Cheryl, I'm not sure. That's something you'd have to probably ask Google, but if you can't have it, you can't have it, right? Maybe some lemons with some lemons and cayenne pepper. Cayenne, one of those you could do, okay? Number 2, you have to remember 20 to 30 grams of protein with meals and snacks. So if you're snacking on almonds and cashews and pistachios and trail mix and avocados and cheese and olives and olive oil, those foods are great for your health. They are heart healthy, but there's no way you're getting to 20, 30 grams of protein when you're eating those foods for snacks and meals. Why? 2 tablespoons of peanut butter is about 180 to 200 calories. There's 5 grams of protein to 7. I would have to have 800 calories worth to get to 20 to 30 grams. Almonds is 170 calories in a pack that I get. There's 17 grams of fat, 7 grams of protein. I would need 800 calories worth to get to 20. Avocados, there's no protein. Here's the deal with your fat. There's 9 calories per gram. Listen, there's 4 calories per gram of carb, 4 calories per gram of protein. Fat's too much of a good thing is destroying your heart. I don't care if it's olive oil. I lived in a world where I used to eat bowls of guacamole and bowls of, chickpeas and black beans because it's so healthy. It all goes in as energy. Too much energy in the body is stored as fat and you become larger and larger and larger. Okay? So drop a 1 in the comments if you just learned something new. I'm not saying you can't have the trail mix. If you look at the back of any label, you look at the back. I'm going to look at the back of my cashew butter. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, there's 180 calories. I covered the last number of calories. What am I left with? Please help me. 180. When I go to protein, is there 18? Nope, there's 8. I gotta go back to the top where it says serving size, 2 tablespoons, and cut it in half. I'm gonna have 1 tablespoon. Because if I were to do that, my calories in this meal would now be trumped by fat. That is an unbalance of macros most likely at the end of your day. A tablespoon is a tablespoon, by the way, okay? So like that all extra, food is energy, okay? It's too much. Too much of a good thing will paralyze us. It doesn't matter if it's a donut, doesn't matter if it's peanut butter, okay? Too much of a good thing, so this is 1 tablespoon. I used to be using 8. I took a measurement, it was 8, okay? So, the first ingredient listed on anything that you put in your mouth, listen to this. The first ingredient listed on anything that you put in your mouth is what you find the most of. The last ingredient is what you find the least of. My number 1 ingredient in my frickin' peanut butter was sugar. Last ingredient was peanuts. Drop a 1 if you just learned something new. The first ingredient listed on an ingredient panel is what you find the most of. The last ingredient is what you find the least of. On that same shelf, there was peanut butters that had peanuts only. If there's sea salt, that's fine, but your almond butter should have almonds. Your cashew butter should have cashews, okay? I'm telling you right now, the inflammation. My cashew octonut butter, it's from Amazon. Drop a link in the comments if you want to try it, Cheryl. You'll love it, okay? And it's clean. It's got 1 ingredient, which is cashews, okay? So this makes up everything that we're going to put inside of this. Now we're going to put on a handy dandy, okay? We're going to put on a handy dandy lid. I'm obsessed with this specific lid because you literally just put it on like this. I can blend it up. It's a small compact, so it doesn't take up a lot of room. Put it on top of the blender and blend it. And here's the deal. When I take that off, that top off the blender, I don't have to take the top off until I'm in my car. Literally. It's like 40 bucks on Amazon. Drop link in the comments. I think I linked it there for you. Okay? So if you dropped it for the Ceylon Cinnamon, hi Wendy, Ceylon Cinnamon or the creamy cashew octonut butter, even the blender, thebreakfastshow.net, it's under Amazon Finds. Amazon Finds. Okay? If it's in Amazon Finds, it's cheaper than Costco or Sam's Club. Otherwise, I wouldn't have it in there for you. I'm trying to make your life easier, okay? Save your time, save your energy, save your gas money. All really good perks, right? All positive benefits and changes. So thebreakfastshow.net has it under Amazon Finds. Matt, you will see the blender, the Ceylon Cinnamon, 2 pinches a day, and you also see the creamy cashew octonut butter. If you didn't get the free protein guide, it's got this morning's recipe in it. It's gonna help you get 25 to 35 grams of protein with all meals and snacks. Thebreakfastshow.net under free protein guide. Just screenshot this, put it in your web browser, okay? So, the last thing, when you turn 20, drop a 1 in the comments if you're 20 years old. When you turn 20, or 20 or greater, I should say, you stop producing the most abundant protein found in your body. Okay? It sucks. You stop producing it. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's called collagen. And you know, some people are skeptical. I used to be really skeptical, but here's the deal. Here's the deal. We have science, we have technology, we have research sources and research that we've never had in our life, ever. And now we have it. So here's the deal. You stop producing it, and each year after, you're losing a minimum of 1%. It is what it is. Okay? So how old are you? You're 40, you've lost 20%. You will see it in your hair, your skin, your nails, your joints, your muscles, your wrinkles, your skin's elasticity while you're losing weight. You'll see it. So here's the deal, I'm sure you know. You want to make sure that you realize that in your body you have type 1 and type 3 collagen. It's doormat. You want to take a chicken cartilage type 2, take it, and then type 1 and type 3 are activated. Now you have all three forms, and you want to make sure it has hydrochloric acid. That's the connective tissue in the joints part. My snow collagen that you know has been behind the scenes. We're talking chemistry, we're talking science, we're talking snow, like it's going to come down into the ground and melt. That's what it's going to do in your body when it dissipates. It's coming anywhere from June 17th to June 30th. If you're not on my VIP for this chicken cartilage world-class collagen, make sure you drop in the comments section. No, potatoes are not a vegetable. Drops in the comment section VIP. It's not just stopping there. What about, corn's a very starchy one, I wouldn't do that. What about Nueva Nitro? Have you followed Gary Brecka, who's got 2.53 million followers plus? Hydrogen drink that was going to be launched to Coca-Cola is launching to me. It's clean. Hydrogen will be in your body for up to 8 hours. Do you want to talk about performance? You want to talk about recovery? You want to talk about immunity? You want to talk about speeding up weight loss? You want to talk about energy? You have to drop VIP though to be the first to know. And my #1 world-class peptide, the bikini in the bottle, is coming 100% the week of June 17th. There's only 15,000 coming. What about a peptide that mimics the peptides in your stomach, and the molecule is coming in the form of a microbead, so as it makes its way through the GI tract, it doesn't dissolve or dissipate until it's time to do so. You're talking like fine lines, weight loss. It mimics a workout. Your body thinks it's going into a workout mode. It taps into fat storage instead of glycogen. That bikini in a bottle has 15,000 coming, and that's it. That's coming the week of June 17th. So drop VIP in the comments. It will wash out the GLP-1 shot. 100% wash it out. There isn't the synthetics. Okay? And I'm not saying synthetics like synthetic ingredients to mimic something. I'm talking the fillers. I'm talking inside of a shot, you have to have certain fillers to be able to have it so that your body can absorb it. It can go into the body, it can stay in there. So if you're not on that VIP list for the products, those are my 3 that are coming. The breakfastshow.net. It's under the free protein guide. Put your first name, last name, email. You will be on that list. But wait, second thing, what if you could build a VIP list? What if you could have in the palm of your hand, globally, without it interfering with what it is that you're already doing professionally, up to 40% commission through affiliate marketing on steroids, without recruiting anyone, without spamming friends and family members, without it interfering with what you're already doing. There is no catch, there is no quota, there is no monthly minimum, there is no inventory, there is no buying into the company. And you could partner with Nueva, a new wave coming in globally, world-class products, leadership, and a system already in place created by the field for the field of people, and you could partner with it right now for free. Drop VIP with a money sign. And I'm gonna help you build your VIP list so when this thing launches, let's make a check with a comma. If the average person had an extra $300 a month who filed bankruptcy, if they frickin' had an extra $300 a month, they wouldn't have to file bankruptcy. This is global. There's a digital travel product. There's Snow Collagen. There's Nueva Nitro. There's a bikini in a bottle peptide, world class. Do you see in front of you leadership? Because my background is teaching curiosity and attraction marketing and how to brand you, not a frickin' company. I don't want you mentioning Nueva. I don't want you having results. I don't want you knowing anything about peptides or Nueva Nitro or Snow Collagen. I want to teach you to the fact where people are like, Nicole, what the heck are you doing? And all I want you to be able to say is, I saw a video that turned me up. If I share it, would you watch it? That's the system. That's the right way. You got the leadership in front of you. It's my dying passion and desire to paint a vision for your future. Do you have one? Do you have a vision for your future? do you have right now that you're playing too small and you can play so much bigger? Do you know the benefits of having a secondary income through affiliate marketing on steroids that doesn't exist? Amazon will give you 6% blah. March, I sold $50,000 worth of products. What's 40% of that? My background in HR, did that pay me? Did I have freedom? Did I have flexibility? Can I do this on the side of what I was doing professionally? Yes. So drop VIP with a money sign. You will go to thebreakfastshow.net. If you're interested in money, you love making money, you're positive and coachable. I don't care about how many followers. I don't care about you're afraid. I don't care that you don't have friends and family. I don't care that you don't know how to put a story up. I don't care that you don't have time. Those are all objections. Those are all things we come into this world with. Okay? I didn't have a following. I didn't have Instagram. I didn't have TikTok. I didn't have YouTube. I had less than 200 friends on Facebook when I got started. I didn't know how to post a story. I didn't know how to post a post. I was afraid. I was an introvert. I'm telling you all those things. If you're positive and coachable, we can bypass it. The rubber band that's trying to hold you back right now and keep you in the bubble as everyone else, you can push through it and bust that band. You can end up in the other bubble. You can be different. They not like us, right? You are who you hang out with. So if you like leadership, you like a system, and you like hero products first class, you will literally go to thebreakfastshow.net. You will partner with New Wave. The first thing that comes up, I'm passionate. This isn't screaming. This is passion. This is literally my dying desire to have you have a vision and paint it for your future, to dream freaking bigger, to build a massive bank account from the palm of your hand globally without it interfering with what you're already doing professionally, to add flexibility and freedom, to supplement the income, to possibly replace your income, to possibly have FU money. So you will go to thebreakfastshow.net under New Wave. First name, last name, email, but most importantly, you will literally type out in Instagram Messenger or Facebook Messenger, I partnered with you. Help me build my VIP list. This is a ground floor opportunity created by the field for the field with 5 founders who have more than 100 years experience in the space of digital marketing. It doesn't exist. There is no catch. You will then, when you enroll with New Ava for free, Instagram or Facebook message me saying, I partnered with you. Help me build my VIP list. You need to get the audacity to type that out and hit the send button. Even if it means you hit the send button and you run for your life and you check your phone in a couple hours, I need you to think of all the reasons why you came across this morning's episode. Not the reasons why not, the reasons why yes. Maybe it was a hole in your socks and you're like, I can't get new ones until my next payday. Maybe you woke up and you overdrafted and you're like, oh shoot, I gotta call my mom. Maybe you woke up and you can't go to the grocery store and your refrigerator doesn't have as much food as it should because you have to wait until your next paycheck. These are signs. There's a solution right here. Thebreakfastshow.net has it under New Wave. First name, last name, email, Instagram message, or Facebook message, I partnered with you. Help me build my VIP list. The rest is history. Are you positive and are you coachable? Then you can win as well. Any comments, please drop them below. If you didn't get this morning's breakfast recipe, drop recipe in the comments. Also, your free protein guide. It's going to help you get 25 to 35 grams of protein every meal and every snack today to get you to 100 to 125 grams of protein today. Drop free in the comments. Breaking news. My recipe book has officially launched. You're looking at 40 plus recipes. Every recipe, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, desserts I have for you, every one of them is 20 grams of protein or more. If you didn't grab the digital recipe book that can be printed into a PDF, make sure you drop in the comments BOOK, which is book, and you will have it starting today, okay? The David bar that we have within 1 hour of waking up, 28 grams of protein, 0 sugar, drop David. The Justine's chocolate peanut butter cup, protein, 8 ingredients or less, clean, non-GMO, no dairy, no soy, no gluten, doesn't taste like it. Drop in the comments, protein. Those are the things that we covered today. Any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments section. If you need to hop on a call, a consultation, whatever you need, I'm here for you. If you allow me, I will change your life. Hi, Kathy. Look at you, man. 5,000. Dude, you're sitting on a gold mine. I didn't even have TikTok when I started. Okay? So, here we go. TheBreakfastShow.net has for you the David Bar. The recipe book is called Power Plate. Power Plate. Okay? The free protein guide is under free protein guide. It has the recipe for today. It also has your free protein guide to get you to a minimum of your goal weight in grams of protein. Okay? Today, my 5-day reset has completely sold out. I'm sorry. I talked about it all last week. But there is going to be one next Monday. So the day after Father's Day, my 5-day reset. It's not a power play. 5-day reset. You know you're a candidate if you haven't been getting half of your weight in ounces of water on average. If you haven't been getting 7,500 steps or more on average, and if you have not or have no clue that 30% of the calories you put in your mouth are coming from protein. Your metabolism right now, just close your eyes. It's like the plant that has been neglected, and we are so fortunate that we can tune that thing up. You can do a 180-degree flip to your metabolism in 5 days. It's called a 5-day reset. Also flips the gut. Okay, you don't count calories. You're inside of a group with me. I'm your accountability coach. I give you the reset guide. The rest is history. Saturday, you'll wake up guaranteed down 5 pounds. It will not be water weight. You'll be drinking more water than you have the last 365 days. Drop reset in the comments. It's sold out for today. I'm starting another one on Monday. That's while spots last. I can't help everybody. Okay? If you literally, yes, I do. If you literally, I'm looking for the person who right now is ready. Like I am ready right now. I am taking, right now, I'm taking, what's it called? Into ownership. Okay? It's 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No counting calories. You follow the guide. Saturday, your energy will be ripped. You'll lose 5 pounds. Okay? For that reset, yes, right here. Catherine, it's right here, thebreakfastshow.net. You would get the reset guide. And then you have to Instagram or Facebook message me, reset VIP. So you would say reset VIP. Catherine's on day 1 of the reset. Good luck, girlfriend. Chug that water. Thebreakfastshow.net, reset VIP. Any questions? I'm here for you. Drop them in the comments. I am going to hop off. Go teach fitness. You are my witness. Why am I such a pig? No questions? Wow, no questions. I help people that don't even have a frickin' thyroid. Hypothyroidism, cancer, diabetes, diabetics, cancer patients, autoimmune disorders. Do you know how to get the reset? I'm okay. You guys, my event for the Protein Power Play starts Monday. Power Play is not the reset. It's a live 5-day event with me. You go into an app today and all you start doing is putting all your food in an app. I voice note you every night to teach you how to balance macronutrients. You have me in your back pocket for the next 12 days, like my personal phone number. That whopping $67 for the 5-day Power Play event live, and to have me 12 days and everything you need to succeed to master macronutrients, it's going up to $197. If you have not, you need to drop Power Play. Because even if you do the reset and you lose the weight and you go back to not balancing your macros, guess what happens? You're going to put all the weight back on. That's why when you go to, no, you cannot, Catherine. That's why when you go to any type of nutritionist or trainer, you get results because they're giving you a macro-based champ. A reset is you follow a plan for 5 days. Like you eat this, you do this, you drink this. Power Play, I need to see exactly how you've been eating for the past 365 days on average. So you track for the next 12 days. And every night I voice note you, unleashing and teaching you macros. It's also a 5-day live event next week, every 30 minutes for 5 days at 1 Eastern. I go live and I compact massive amounts of value. It's private only, it's exclusive, invite only. You get to be a part of that. If you can't be on live, you get lifetime access. With Power Play, you get 10-minute abs, you get a grocery haul, you get my list, you get me live at Kroger and Costco, and the app to track your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs you now have for lifetime. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, 6 weeks best me is for the person who's like, wow. Like today, this lady messaged me. She hit 149 pounds since the first time since 2014. 6 weeks, she had me every single week on a 30-minute call. She had access to text me every single day, and she got 4 strength training workouts where she will get the proper amount of upper body, lower body, and core. Most people are throwing spaghetti at a wall. They're getting too much cardio, they're doing too much HIIT. No. Okay, I'm a group certified fitness instructor. With my 6 weeks best me, you would get all that plan, and it's all configured to where you're at right now with your exercise level. I've got some people in chair exercises. Yeah, drop 6 in the comments. Yeah, that's for serious people only though. If you're not serious, I'm looking for people who are serious. Like people who are like, Michelle, listen to this. I want to lose. I recommend Power Play. Yeah, I want to lose literally 2 to 3 pounds every week in the spring and the summer without giving up alcohol, desserts, following a meal plan. Without giving up foods. What's your excuse? There's people going to weddings and traveling who are doing this. My girlfriend Tammy's going to Italy. She might be on. She just got her she did 6 weeks best me. Okay? So, that's the 6. You would drop a 6 in the comment section. Any other questions? You'll never have to get anything ever again. Nope, you'll learn everything. It'll never be taken away from you. No questions? All right, I'll see you tomorrow morning for the breakfast show. I will be on at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So drop a 1 in the comments if you're coming. I can't frickin' wait. I'm pumped up, fired up, jacked up. We'll make something really delicious for breakfast, chat all things happy, healthy, empowering, and let's frickin' go.